All right, project number 5, Minnesota Native Landscape. So I'm going to cover my mystery flower, my mom's new grass, my biosphere project flower, and human. Here we go. So we're going to start off with mystery flower. So my stepdaughter Mallory school gave her a little Ziploc bag of some flower seeds in beginning of May to plant before the end of the school year. And well, it took me some time to get around to it. So this was on May 30th when I planted them. So I figured, well, after starting your class, environmental science, I decided to use it as my project too. So that's May 30th, day 1. So here on June 7th, just 8 days, we got some germination going on. One little guy here. I think there's only one. Okay, no. Alright, so there's a couple more right here. The one's in the sunlight here. I used this little piece of wood that was in my fertilizer, and then as a marker. And then here's another little one over here, germinating. So my mom's new grass. So she had a big dead patch over here. There's a big tree over here that doesn't get a lot of shade, or gets a lot of shade, doesn't get a lot of sunlight. So right over here, where all this brick, there's the tree right over there. And she did some construction over here too, but it was kind of always really bad over here. So she laid some grass seed down. So we go back to my mystery flower. So this picture's kind of bad. I had to zoom in a little bit. So we got one little guy over here. So it's on June 16th. 17 days. Here we got another little guy growing up over here on the edge. I only get the evening sun, so I don't get all day or morning sun. But they germinated pretty fast for the most part. So here we got a few more little guys squeezing through the dirt here. So here is 24 days later on June 23rd. Got a good patch over here in the right hand corner and a couple other ones scattered here. So here is today, the day I made this presentation. 35 days later, still no flower, but as you can tell, they kind of blew up. There's a gap here, but really they really didn't do too much. They just kind of looked the same and got bigger, and then all of a sudden all this rain and stuff, they really blew up. I rotated it, try to grow it out more evenly because they were growing. So right here, you got a little guy here and this guy right here. So they all kind of grew a little different too, which was kind of cool to watch. I mean, it was all supposed to be the same flower. So still no flower, but I will definitely email you when I see a flower because I really want to see a flower too. I have no idea what we're supposed to be seeing right now. So anyways, that's my flower. So back to my mom's new grass. So here's day 10, just a little after a week. It really grew in good. There's some dead leaves here, but I mean it's a little patchy too, but a lot of this is from that big tree. It's just a lot of dead leaves are still falling in the middle of summer, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on with that thing. So here is day 18 now, on July 2nd. So she was super excited that it grew in, and I was amazed how fast it grew. I mean, I can't even get my flower to grow. I mean, how many days later, and she got this to grow. And it's all shade. I mean, you could tell right here in this picture, this is the morning, and then the afternoon, you still have all this is like mainly shade. It's amazing how good it really did in the spot it did. So the other main focus is right down here in the lower left-hand corner is my grill, because I live at the apartment building and I don't get to grill much, and nobody wants to hang out on an apartment building patio. So I do all my grilling at home at my mom's house. So we're moving on to that's July 2nd. So here we have whoops. And that is because my grill, my little buddy here, burnt my mom's brand new grass. So I thought she was going to fence it off all the rest of the year, which was my recommendation. And she kind of felt the same too, but it was July 4th and she wanted her son to grill for her. So unfortunately, it didn't start a fire or anything. It was just right where it was sitting. It just from the heat. And as you can tell, it has this big can and everything. So it's not like one of the cheaper versions. I mean, so all that heat still radiated all the way down on the grass. And it got it all smashed from all the dogs. And yeah, but hopefully it will all come back. So Biosphere flower. So this was my Biosphere project. So whatever video you watch first, it's kind of coexists together anyways. But yeah, so I planted Bells of Ireland in my Biosphere, which did not go very well. So I decided to give my mom some seeds, give it to the professional. And so this is just now a little over a week, so way past germination, and it's growing really good. She put it in the front yard towards that the butterfly garden, the boulevard, in my one of my first videos I did. So this is what it's supposed to look like. So I am super excited to see it actually grow up to this, because my project failed, and I'll leave it up to professionals to get it right. So yeah, so it's growing really fast, growing good. I can't wait to see what it actually looks like though. It's a really cool flower. So I did grow something right. Human. So that's my baby Kinney at 6 weeks old. So it's super blurry anyways, and on top of transforming it to video to my computer. But it's right, obviously this is the yolk, and it's right here. There's the head right here, and then the little tail, little seahorse going on there. So super excited about that. Okay, here is, well, thanks for watching, but here is just a few days after we found out. So that's my stepdaughter Mallory and my wife, baby Kinney right here. Me, obviously. This is Bella's garden. So my mom wanted to take it in there. Thank you, Bella. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and that's that.